Sit down, push. Good. All right, so you can hang out with Maxie back here. When we look at your move, okay, you do a lot of things really well. Club plane is perfect coming down, gets on forearm plane. I love it just beneath the shoulder in transition. Love that move that you have in your golf swing. Your pressure movement puts you in a position that you get yourself in trouble through impact, okay? You end up flipping and adding a lot of loft through impact, and that's just not the consistent compression you want. You create enough speed that you really want your hands getting forward, right? And that all boils down to what you're doing with your lower body through the strike, right? And just before the strike, actually in transition. So your first move, when you get up to the top, is to just bump everything out here. Then when you're getting into impact, you don't have the ability to keep your chest rotating, right? You just stall out, hang back, and let everything scoop. I just did a YouTube video that's coming out on that exact movement pattern, right? Yeah. So we have to slow down the pressure moving out of the right leg. When it kind of boils down to is what's happening with the pressure in the right leg. If we can learn how to sequence the lead leg up, the pressure from the right leg is actually pushing down into the ground and then just pushing up, okay? So that's what's happening if you're get a nice rotary swing. It's not going this way ever. But the key to that is what the lead leg's doing. So when we get to the top of the backswing, we want to feel we're going to engage down into the ground. So if I were in a box, I'm not trying to break through that box. I'm trying to engage down and then push out of that lead side. The lead side's going to pull the trail side around to a good finish. Does that make sense? Yep. So what we'll feel is we'll give you some freezers. Go up top, stop, dig in, and then push out. We'll do it without a club at first. So go ahead and set up. Turn back to the top of your backswing. Now, really dig into the ground here, okay? So you see how your knee comes out? Mm-hmm. You should feel your pressure is moving into the outside balls of each foot, okay? So once you pressure in there, you're gonna feel like the lead side kicks out of the lead ball and you start turning. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Engage down, push out. Beautiful. So I'm gonna have you do a freezer where you stop at each position, okay? So grab a golf ball, sit down, push. Good. So we'll get into the lead arm in a second, but I just want you to build that body movement for now, doing those freezers until I get back. So you're talking about when you get around the corner, you feel that if you keep turning, you're gonna pull this way, right? So the key to that is release. So my good players will tell you they feel that they get everything open and the left shoulder pulls the hands, right? And then just before impact, you're gonna throw your right arm out in front of you. If you get into this position, boom, load into impact and release that way with your right arm throwing, right? You hear a lot about throw versus no throw, right? So you could get in here and just hit some balls where you just don't release the right arm at all. But you also could get in here if you want real power, once it turns and you get into that no throw position, then you throw your arms hard in front of you. If you're getting this right arm to release, this arm is not gonna pull behind you, okay? That's where the pull behind you comes, when it just stops and you just turn. All right. So you can hang out with Max for a second back there. I'm gonna talk about your swing. When we look at your move, right? You are a player who gets into a really good position in the backswing and then tries to transition everything and just do it all with their hands. So you get really steep coming down because your hands just outrace your entire pivot, right? You're up top, good position, hands just go. So what we're gonna do with you is simply try and create the feel that your arms are gonna stay pinched into your chest, okay? Now I'm gonna give you a few rehearsals where I'm gonna grab you, push your hands back and force you into feeling right here. And then I'm gonna give you a drill that you can do on your own to just pinch your arm into your chest and really feel that you're hitting everything with your body. Okay, the feel I want from you is that you're gonna take that right shoulder down to the golf ball. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but that's the right idea. Okay. Now you see how your arms are staying back? Yeah. So set up for me again, go up top. Cool. Now slowly try and bring that right shoulder down. Now you see how you feel a big stretch right here in your bicep? I'm pushing that club back. I'm creating an example. See how that flung off a little bit? That's what we're trying to get through impact. So go ahead and keep that in there and then push around. Good. Then push around and release through impact. You notice that your chest gets open before that club releases out in front of you? Okay. So to create the feel, go ahead. We're going to give you this drill right here. You're going to set up just your lead arm. Then we are going to hold the butt of the club like that and keep it across the chest and just feel ourselves turning in transition. So go ahead and give yourself that feel. Okay, good, beautiful. Just feel that rotation and then let it fling off through impact. We want to get in here and we just want to do a freezer drill to really recreate this. So we go up top, feel ourselves push to here, re-grip, and then release it out in front of us. So you see the structure I have when I get out in front? I'm here, my chest is turned, my arms are far out in front of me, right? If you get into a position where you usually do, where the club's out here, you're used to going like this through impact, right? We're going to get into a good solid position, keep everything here, and just feel our chest rotation getting that club out in front of us. Hun, turn down, beautiful, fire it out. Good. Good. Now turn. Really good. Great shot. That's what I want you to feel. That's the drill I want you working on. Really create that feel for that lead arm staying into the chest, and we'll go from there, okay? Hey guys, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I come out with new content every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thanks a lot, guys.